Imagine living in a world where your very existence is governed by a document that legalizes your oppression. In 1635, that was the reality for many as the Massachusetts Body of Liberties was passed. This document, often hailed for its advancements in legal rights, also held a darker truth. It contained provisions that explicitly legalized slavery, setting in stone the harsh realities faced by many African individuals. The Massachusetts Body of Liberties laid down rules for the treatment of enslaved people, essentially providing a legal framework for their exploitation and oppression. This document was more than just words on paper. It was a system of laws that codified the dehumanization of African people. It fostered an environment where the mistreatment of enslaved individuals was not just accepted, but legally mandated. Thus, with this document, the dehumanization of African people was codified, setting the stage for a long history of legalized injustice. As we turn our gaze southward, we find the colony of Maryland emerging as a hub for the transatlantic slave trade in 1635. The thirst for labor was insatiable in the colony's burgeoning tobacco fields. Maryland's economy, as a result, became increasingly intertwined with the institution of slavery. The importation of African slaves escalated sharply, matching the demand for labor and turning the wheels of a thriving economy. This economic dependency on slavery didn't merely entrench the institution in the colony, it suffused it into the very fabric of Maryland's society and culture. The birth of Maryland as a colony served as a significant milestone in the unfurling saga of slavery in the Americas. The colony's reliance on enslaved labor not only shaped its own destiny, but also had profound implications for the trajectory of American history. The founding of Maryland represented a pivotal moment in the expansion of slavery in the Americas, a reality that would echo through generations. To truly grasp the impact of slavery in 1635, we turn to the voices of the past, preserved in primary sources that offer invaluable insights. First, we look at the slave narratives and testimonies that serve as powerful windows into the daily struggles of those who endured the shackles of bondage. These first-hand accounts, many documented by abolitionists, reveal the inhumanity and brutality of slavery. Next, we delve into the legal documents and records of the era. Plantation ledgers, colonial records, and court documents lay bare the legal mechanisms that enslaved people and sustained their oppression. These sources provide evidence of the institutionalized exploitation and dehumanization of African people. Finally, we explore personal correspondence and diaries. These private writings from slave owners and traders offer a chilling insight into the callous attitudes that enabled the perpetuation of this horrific institution. These sources expose the harsh realities of slavery, shedding light on a world that was marked by brutality and indifference. As we reflect on the impact of slavery in 1635, we are confronted with the enduring legacy of this dark chapter in American history. The ripples of this systemic oppression continue to ebb and flow through the currents of our society, shaping the contours of racial inequality and social injustice we witness today. The echoes of the past reverberate in the present, a stark reminder of the injustices that were once sanctioned and normalized. Our journey into the past is not a mere academic exercise. It is a call to acknowledge the painful truths of history, to confront the legacy of slavery that still casts a long shadow over our collective conscience. This confrontation is not just about understanding history, but about challenging and changing our future. By honoring the resilience and resistance of those who endured slavery, we can commit ourselves to the ongoing fight for justice, equality, and human dignity. Together, we can ensure that the voices of the oppressed are heard and the truths of history are not forgotten.